Late night again, and here we are. The voice inside your head never stops talking. It's there when you wake up, when you're driving, when you're lying in bed trying to sleep. What if I told you that voice is literally rewiring your brain right now? Most people walk around completely unaware of how much power that constant inner chatter really has over their emotions, their decisions, and their entire life. Here's the fascinating part. Every single repeated thought you have strengthens a physical pathway in your brain through a process called neuroplasticity. It doesn't matter if the thought is helpful or harmful. Your brain doesn't judge. It just builds whatever you repeat. Good thoughts build positive paths. Negative loops build roads to stress and self-doubt. Tonight, we're going deep into the neuroscience of communication and the inner voice. How your brain processes self-talk, emotions, and every conversation you have. Let's start with the two key areas that turn your silent thoughts into real inner speech. Broca's area is like the speaker in your mind. Wernicke's area works right alongside it as the meaning maker. It makes sure those words actually make sense. When these two regions fire together smoothly, your inner voice feels clear, natural, and useful. Understanding this is the first real step toward taking control. Then we have mirror neurons, one of the most incredible discoveries in modern neuroscience. These special cells fire both when you do something yourself and when you simply watch someone else do it. That's why you can feel someone's excitement, their sadness, or their confidence almost as if it were your own. Mirror neurons are the reason empathy feels automatic. They're also why a calm, confident inner voice can actually make you better at connecting. But there's also the amygdala, your brain's ancient alarm system. This small almond-shaped structure is constantly scanning. Faces, tones of voice, and even your own inner dialogue for any sign of threat. When your inner voice is harsh or negative, the amygdala lights up and puts you into fight or flight mode. The beautiful truth is, you can train this system. You can teach it to stay calm and balanced, even in difficult moments. Here's one of the simplest and most effective brain tricks I've found. When emotions get strong, talk to yourself using your own name or the word you instead of I. Instead of thinking, I'm so stressed, try, Leo, you've handled harder days than this. This small shift gives your prefrontal cortex, the rational part of your brain, the upper hand, and calms the amygdala surprisingly fast. Try it tonight and feel the difference. Positive inner speech does something even more powerful. It triggers dopamine, your brain's natural reward chemical. That rush of motivation you feel after good self-talk, that's dopamine at work. It doesn't just help you feel better. It makes you more focused, more persistent, and yes, even more naturally attractive to others because confident energy is magnetic. At the same time, your brain is constantly reading hundreds of nonverbal cues, tiny changes in facial expression, posture, and tone of voice, often before your conscious mind even notices. Mirror neurons and the amygdala work together to create this hidden radar. The better you understand your own inner voice, the better you become at reading and responding to others. And here's the most hopeful part of all this science. Thanks to neuroplasticity, you can literally change your brain forever by changing how you talk to yourself. Every time you catch a negative loop and replace it with something more useful, the old harmful pathways get weaker while new empowering ones grow stronger. This isn't temporary motivation. This is real, lasting rewiring. So tonight, you've learned how your brain really processes communication and that constant inner voice. Start paying attention to your self-talk today. Use the simple tools we covered. You're no longer just listening to your mind. You're becoming the architect of it. Thanks for spending this time with me. Drop a comment with what surprised you most, and I'll see you in the next quiet hour.